Hello everyone, my name is Adrienne, and if you're watching one of my videos for the very first time, I'd like to empower moms to provide a healthy and stable environment for their children by supporting them through homeschooling and sharing ways to live toxin-free. This is my second video of my series for October where we're talking all about the skin and skin health. I'm just going to jump right in. In ancient Egypt, skincare regimens were like highly regarded. Even the men had a skincare regimen, and Egyptians are known for taking really great care of their skin. They used lots of things so long ago. They were very smart when it came to presentation and how their skin looked. The skin is mostly made of water, just like a majority of our body, and it also contains proteins and lipids. Eating healthy fats keeps skin flexible. Healthy fats, remember, like avocados and butter and dark chocolate, not like ice cream. That's not a healthy fat, not just fat. It has to be a healthy fat. You do need fat in your body. And when we removed fat from our nutrition, a lot of people started to rely on sugar. Little snippet, a little freebie for you. So people on low-fat diets who don't drink enough water tend to have saggy skin. A 7-year study of more than 48,000 women showed that low-fat diets don't lead to more weight loss or less disease. That's kind of depressing. So you don't want to cut fat out. Low-fat diets are not good. Fat is something that your body needs. It's something that's really important for your brain. The little nerves in your brain are coated in fat. So you do need fat. It just has to be the right kind. Another study found people who were eating a high-fat, low-carb meal lost the most weight and drastically reduced their bad cholesterol levels. So it's not really about the fat. It's about, as long as it's good fat, you're eating good fat, and then you're also lowering the carbohydrates, which are really what are causing you to pack on the pounds. I'm just going to go through a list of some healthy fats. This is going to be a short and sweet video for you. Avocados, like I mentioned, butter. If it's butter, you want to make sure it's grass-fed butter. That's the best kind. Something similar to butter is called ghee. It's spelled G-H-E-E. You could even do coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil. Fish high in omega-3s are a great way to get good fats. So salmon, sardines, if you like those even. Nuts and seeds are great for the skin. Eggs, make sure they're not caged chickens. You want free-range chickens if at all possible. There's lots of people that have their own chickens and sell dozen eggs. If you've got one of those kind of neighbors, that's a bonus. Make sure that you are having, if at all possible, grass-fed organic beef, because lots of issues with the beef industry, adding things to the animals to make them grow faster, and they're putting antibiotics in their food, which is great for not having them for disease control, but then we're eating that meat that has that in there. So raw milk is another thing that you can do for your skin. And some people are really leery about raw milk. There's lots of research. I could go down so many rabbit holes. I was just reading something last night about raw milk. When we pasteurize milk, we create an environment where the milk will go bad and spoil. Raw milk from nature, as long as it's taken from the cow in a certain way and everything is clean, that raw milk is actually much better for us than the pasteurized milk, because we've created a chemical process and then things are added to that milk and then we're drinking it. So I won't spend a ton of time on that, but just look for raw milk. A lot of times you can find that directly from a farmer. That's the best way to get it. There are even some farms that will ship like a delivery of raw milk and other things if they have that capability. You can get cheese. Again, you want to try and get cheese that you know is straight from a farmer, so you're eliminating that question there as to the practices and if they're putting things in the cheese so that they can be lazy with their handling of the cheese to make it shelf stable. And dark chocolate, that's my favorite one for good fat. So that's my list. You can research more if you just search healthy fats, and I will come back on next week to share even more tips about skin and a possible regimen if you don't have one, something that you can try. So I hope that gave you some value.